In this video, we are going to learn about primitive parts. So here we have the create and we have some primitives option like box, cylinder, sphere, torus, coil and pipe. We're starting with the box option. You select the plane on which that you want to make a box. I select the top plane and then I start first corner and second corner. You can define dimension as 50 by 60. Now here you can control length, what you required. I said length should be 80. What should be the width you required? You can control the width. I said it should be 60. What should be the height you want? I said height should be 40. Like that way we can control and we can do okay. Like that way we can make a box object. Now next we want to make a cylinder body. So you can define from where you want to make a cylinder. Just click or like choose a plane. Let me use just take cylinder. I'll want to make on the face of this part. We'll select and define the diameter. I said 40 diameter. Then what should be the height you want? You can control diameter and height. So I want this to be 60 and I want that to be 30. So we can change the diameter. You want to join it or you want to keep as a separate body. If you take a new body, then it will not combine, it will be added as a second body. If I do okay, you will find this is one more body. But if I'll edit it and I change this to join, it will be act as that part of that part body. It's one single part body. You can also make it like inside. If you want the cylinder to be inside direction, you can make here a cut that will be make a hole, or you can getting intersection portion of the both the parts. So what you need as an outcome that you define it. So I'll just add 50 height in positive direction and I'll keeping as join and do okay. So like that way I made a part. Next we'll go and just take, like for example I want to make a sphere. So where you want to make a sphere, you define that place. I want to make a sphere here. I'll just selecting the center. What should be the sphere size you want to define the diameter of the sphere. I'll taking it 40. And what you want to do, cut the material, join the material, or you want to get an intersection portion, or you want to take as a separate body. So I'll take that to be joined with the part and do okay. Like that way we just added the part and it make a sphere on that place. Now let's take option is called torus. You have to again select the plane. I'll just select let me take from here. I'll take XY plane and we just make a circle. So defining what should be the diameter of the torus you want to take. I said 100, and here you can control inner and outer diameter now. So inner I want that to be 20, outer should be 100. So torus position you can control, that should be inside or on center or outside. So what are the circle that we made, that position of the circle is controlled. Okay, if you're making on other body, that options you can control and do okay. Like that way we got a torus object. Next we have pipe. For that we need to create some sketch. Let's do select any one plane. I'll take YZ plane and just make some sketches. I'll taking a spline tool and we'll just create I'll just make the sketch and do okay and finish the sketch. We'll go to the option pipe. So we'll select this. What should be the diameter of the pipe you want to add it. You can change the diameter value. Here you have different cross section shapes. You can take this to be square shape or you want to take it triangle shape. And here we can control how much distance from that actual shape you want to take it. You can control that also. Next you want to make it hollow from inside. You can use it hollow. It will become hollow. Here you can control thickness of the part. I'll keep it 1 mm. See here, or let me increase the thickness to be 3 mm. So what type you require, you just take it and do okay. Like that way directly you can make pipe and other cross section shapes. Next we have a coil option. So it's a spring, we can make it directly. Let's take a coil, select a plane. I just take this plane. Let me draw somewhere here. So define what should be the diameter of spring you want to make it 50 dia. And here now you have options to control. You can give revolution or height, revolution or pitch, height and pitch. These three things, anything we can choose. I'll take height and pitch, we can specify what should be the diameter we want to keep it initially. So I said 60. We can change the diameter. We want to change the height. I said height should be 100. Then how many pitch in between you want, you can specify the pitch distance. I said pitch should be 15. So here we can define the taper angle. Like for example, I want to make 20-degree taper, it will become 20-degree taper. You can make it minus 20 degree. Okay, let's change angle value to -5. You can see. So we can define angle values to make a taper, inside and outside taper. Then you can change the cross section, take a square cross section. Let's increase the pitch here. I'll making it 20. So more pitches you can see, and you can take like triangular shape if you want. It's external triangle shape, and you can take internal triangular shape. Then here the cross section that we have, it is controlling cross section size. You can control the cross section size. I say this to be 10 or maybe 8. I want to reduce the cross section size. We can reduce the cross section. So let's change to circular one. So you see here cross section size has been changed. I'll increase this again, that to be 10 in size. One more thing is the rotation is there, like it is right now making it clockwise. You can change to anti-clockwise direction, like that way, clockwise and anti-clockwise direction. By clicking we can change it, and once we complete it, we can like also control a section part, how you want to keep the material to be inside or out center or the outside. So profile that we made, that will be controlled. So I keep it outside, you can see on center or inside. So that how you can control the things and do it. So this is how we can build directly a spring. So these are the options that we have in primitive parts. In the next video, we're going to start with the extrude, revolve, sweep, loft options. If you like this video, subscribe our channel, and thank you for watching this video.